Hello, y'all. It's 3:59 p.m. So I think I did tell y'all I got the paycheck from work. It was one day and a little bit, 1 day and probably almost 1 hour's worth of pay that I got. It wasn't a whole lot. It wasn't that much. So I finally got that, and I called that hotel that I was staying in last week and the week before, and come to find out that fourth deposit, they didn't refund it, and they tried to make it like they did, and then come to find out they said that they realized that they didn't, so they just refunded that today. So that $50 might come next week or the week after. Excuse me. So I tried to call that motel back, and I tried to offer him, the money, and he told me don't worry about it. And I guess for now, still, he told me just don't worry about it. So I tried to offer it to him. He told me don't worry about it. So I didn't get to take a thorough shower outside at the beach yesterday, but the majority of my body got cleaned, but I'm feeling still a little icky and dirty. I'm tempted to want to do a hotel room tonight, but it's not supposed to be rainy tonight, and then it's supposed to rain Saturday and supposedly all next week. So Saturday and all next week, but on Fridays, Saturdays, and sometimes Sundays, and on holidays, they've been raising the hotel prices. So there's still no room or no space available at that motel. He said there's still no space over there. I called that Queen Mary place. I can't go there because they're connected with Hospitality Inn. Queen Mary was like $35 or $39, $35 a night. But I can't go there because of Miss Annie and others at the Hospitality Inn participating in gang stalking. So they have their fake right that they exercise, their so-called fake right to have me banned or whatever. But the staff themselves were participating in gang stalking and gaslighting me and trying to run me out of there. And then they succeeded and lied for an excuse to not want me there. Especially after I exposed the truth about them, and the online gang stalkers called them up and showed them my videos. So I mean, I hate the idea of feeling scared or ashamed or have fear of being judged or condemned with my own work money or my own Social Security money. If I were to take a hotel or a motel, motel is no option tonight. I meant to say hotel room. So yeah, people want to call me entitled and demanding, but I'm not allowed to do what I want with my work money or my Social Security money. But they want to falsely imply that, oh yeah, this is proof that Candy wastes money and spends it all up. No, it's not. So I'm still on that housing waiting list. And I don't know when if or when I will get called in, for another housing opportunity. So, if I wanted to just scam and get over on people and stay in hotels for luxury, why am I on a housing list? I mean, the other Section 8, they ran me off and bullied me and made me feel unsafe and had a lot of unfair stuff going on, a lot of mess up stuff that I have talked about, and me fearing for my life. And that's how I ended up homeless. And it happens to a lot of targeted individuals. Not all, but some. And that's their goal, to make you homeless. So, excuse me. So yeah, my nose isn't dry. It's actually oily, but it kind of mildly burns from the sun from yesterday. I mean, I guess the online gang stalkers think I'm supposed to ask for permission to use my own. Ask who for permission to use my own work paycheck to get a hotel room and have like better sleep, better shower, and better rest. And a safe spot, hopefully safe spot to be, because hotels and motels, they're not 100% always safe depending on where you go. So, I mean, I'm sitting here having fear of being judged if I were to, or condemned if with my own work money, if I were to get, I've been living deprived all my life and being called materialistic and money hungry and entitled and demanding and stuff, and a scammer and a fraud and all that, because y'all think I deserve to be punished with nothing while y'all live the high life, criminally, illegally, and undeservingly. So, I really hate fake friends, betrayal, and liars. And then they reverse it on you and make it like you're the problem, or you were the one who was fake, or you're the one who was abusive, or you were the one who was this, that, whatever. I'm still hurt and shocked and angry this was not a good year for me. And half the year has passed. Half the year is over. We at the beginning of the second half of the year. What worse could happen to me? And then I get falsely accused of a pity party and playing the victim and demanding sympathy, and made to feel like the worst human being. When they have people who go around doing wickedness, but you still got respect for them and love them. But it's just because you don't like me or you hate me, you want me put away like an animal. And narcissistic abusers, they love to make you cry and shed tears. They love for you to have emotional meltdowns and panic attacks. They love to, make you do like comfort eating or emotional eating or whatever, And then they laugh at your suffering. And the religious ones brag about how God is sending making you reap what you sow and stuff like that, when I haven't really done anybody dirty. At least not within the past several years. I've been having all this abuse and dirt done to me. And I just stand up for myself, or, the best way I could. The best way I know how. And had to deal with a whole lot of just bullying, and narcissistic abuse, and of course the gang stalking. And it's just betrayal and abuse left and right. Everybody turning against me and singling me out and treating me differently, and then falsely accusing me of trying to play the victim and stuff. Like the very same person who abused you, they falsely say you play the victim, or that you're the one who's manipulative. And then just more added abuse and torture and torment, and then me being forced to deal with unwanted intrusive thoughts and, having like emotional meltdowns. I don't even know if other people with Asperger's syndrome are this misunderstood, and then society is narcissistic and sadistic and apathetic. They do not care, and they want you hurt and punished and ruined and destroyed. And they think you deserve to be just punished with no support, no friends, no nothing. I mean, I'm just devastated how many people are, people who are coming out of the closet with showing how dirty and evil they are. When I've been the one that's been just played and misunderstood, taken the wrong way, slandered, abused, lied on, mentally and psychologically played with. And I should have the right to have authority over my own YouTube channel and say what I want or need to say. But people who I have blocked think they have control and authority over my channel. I just really hate sadistic people who think you deserve bad things to happen to you. Just because they're mad at you, you deserve to be punished with homelessness on the streets, or you deserve to be punished with suffering. And then just added abuse on top of abuse. No targeted individual should be telling another targeted individual about playing a victim or being negative, or no targeted individual should have to be told that, oh, you're playing a victim, or you're entitled, or you this or that, whatever. So, I mean, we all are victims, in this torture program. And for a professed targeted individual to hurt another and say that, trying to act like a gang stalker as a way to, I've had it happen so many times, especially within the past couple of years. After I exposed their narcissistic abuse, then they want to think that they can punish me by showing me a gang stalker. But they falsely accuse me of perping them when I haven't, at least not intentionally. So, and I really can't believe that people are sadistic and do not care. And they falsely accuse me of wanting people to cater to my feelings and stuff, when we all should be respectable towards each other's feelings. And why tear down somebody that's already emotionally sensitive? But then they falsely accuse me of pretending to be emotionally sensitive just to get over and manipulate, when actually they use that to justify being cold-hearted, and they use that to be more sadistic, to justify being more sadistic and cruel. And it hurts me even more for men to treat a woman like this, and have just stump all over me and have just zero respect. Zero respect. Zero love. Not an ounce of compassion or empathy. All because of the way you have a certain opinion about me. You think I deserve to be abused, or you try to say, oh, well, people not going to treat you the way that you think you deserve to be treated. Well, I don't deserve to be abused. But if you were singled out and treated a certain way, and ostracized and vilified by society, I'm pretty sure you probably would, you lie and say that you wouldn't care until it happens to you. And once it happens to you, you'll be crying out for help too. But, it seems like it's hard to find somebody who's not an abusive, narcissistic control freak trying to dictate my life. And, if they don't care about me, but yet trying to dictate my life and I'm forced to miss out on pleasant things in life, you know, or certain opportunities I'm forced to miss out on. And then I get called covetous for trying to get a job, or covetous or worldly and stuff for wishing I had my own place to live in, my own car. And then you have now a change of opinion from if you say that targeted individuals are forced to be destitute, and now you try to make like I deserve to be punished with destitution as God's punishment. And I don't go around doing people dirty. When I speak out with narcissistic perps, what they do to me is called treating people dirty. But they can slander and lie on me all day, and they all huddle together and laugh. Like, how you gonna be a professed Christian and laugh about my, make mockery about me being, if you indirectly insinuate that I'm mentally slow or low IQ, and or you do stuff like pretend to build me up and give me support and hope and encouragement, and now all you do is tear me down and make me feel like the worst human being, the worst. In the majority, I'll say that me having, the last I just looked, I gained 3 more subscribers. I got 522 subscribers. I'll say about 510 of them are haters or perps or just onlookers who probably just sit back and laugh. But 12 of them are my true supporters, maybe. And then they pop in like twice a month to say like a support, or maybe once a month to say like a supportive comment or something, or and it's like I get abusive perp comments all day, every day. And the same redundant thing. You need mental help. Where's your medication and stuff, So I'm just gonna keep venting until I get it out of my system. My emotions is the best way to help calm me down, because I don't want to bottle up my feelings and then end up having a meltdown or losing my temper or anything or going crazy or anything like that. And it seems like as if everybody's sitting there looking and using, and it's not just me, other people too. If somebody would use another person's mental health situation as, if you're spiraling downhill and they just look at it as entertainment and then laugh. But you call yourself a godly, saved person who just know for a fact, without a shadow of a doubt, that you are fit for heaven. But I'm the one who's hell-bound with no hope. Like there's no fixing for crazy Candy. So, and people are quick to defend others making up lies against me, but everybody ignore me speaking the truth or about them, or how is it that I gotta be considered wrong in every issue when y'all just choosing favoritism based on who you like better? Favoritism and everything. Like y'all want to see me as just trouble. And right now they vibrating my left foot. So I wish I could go in a hotel tonight, but I guess y'all expect me to forcefully punish myself on the streets. and me being torn up by mosquitoes all night, can't sleep, being harassed by men, and harassed and violated by men. You know, excuse me, being harassed and violated by men, you know, and all the gang stalking, they making so much money off of me. But, the gang stalkers, they call me entitled and falsely say that, oh, you want special treatment. Or, it's like if they do stuff like a narcissistic bully, like a fifth grader would, if a teacher is in a classroom at school and they assign one student to pass out 5 cookies to every student in the classroom, but then that student so happens to be a bully to one of the students that's receiving the cookies, and the student that passes out the cookies gives the person that they're bullying only 1 cookie, and then everybody else gets 5. And then when that person with the 1 cookie says something, then the whole entire classroom that's bullying that student and treating that student unfair, they'll say that person is greedy and entitled, or the bully might lie and say, I did give her 5 cookies. And then the whole class will lie, band together and lie. And then that person, and nobody believes the person truly suffering, and the evidence is right there. And everybody else, eyewitness, you get only 1 cookie. That's what it's like when they cheat me at restaurants, and like they give me less drink or food than everybody else, and they make sure that the paid drink has less amount in the cup than the free water. Or if I get something like something put in a bowl, they'll fill it halfway instead of all the way to the top like they do other customers. And then I get banned from the place for trying to protest. And then the online perps would mock and laugh at me, making it like as if I'm greedy and protesting over food and stuff. And so they'll make it like as if I'm greedy and entitled if they gave me a half a cup of apple juice, and then everybody else can get a full glass of tea. Or they'll give me a smaller size cup for the apple juice, and then another customer, I'll look right at them, they got a bigger cup. So it's like they want to charge me. They want to give me half portion for full price, and then call me greedy or entitled or fraudulent for trying to protest the fight for more. All this like rampant bullying all my life. And so many people think they're more worthy and more deserving and better and more superior. And they think they have, with their personal hatred, they think that they have the authority to dictate that I'm not a chosen one, and that, I deserve to be punished with hell, eternal hell, and that there's no turning back. They think that they can make that decision, that God is done with me. You're not going to be saved or delivered and bully, harass, and laugh at somebody, or lecture or abuse somebody and make them feel just like the lowest person. You formulate your words to make sure I'm hurt, and like I don't matter, and like my feelings don't matter. I mean, the fact that you hateful and harsh enough to call me an infection. Infection. But if I do a video and exposing and naming names and said, well, you said this about me, you treated me this way. Oh, I'm the one who is getting karma for doing people dirty, when they themselves retaliate. They retaliate and turn everybody against me, a smear campaign and lie. So, I mean, it's like when people hear the slander campaigns about me, the flying monkeys and all, who heard the slander campaigns and lies about me, they become extra abusive when they used to love me and have the utmost respect for me. And now trash is more worthy than me. Maggots is more worthy than me. That they just want me stumped dead and exterminated. And people want to just call me negative for no reason when I'm just, talking about being abused. But if I talk about some good things that happen, you want to shut me down too. Like, I can do no right and everybody else can do no wrong. And I'm sick and tired of the persecution, being singled out, being abused, and having less rights than everybody. And people are sadistic and narcissistic enough to laugh at this video.